様姉様、お客様ったらひょっとしてなじられて喜ぶ困ったお方。
レム、お客様ってばどうやら罵声を浴びて興奮するド変。レムと違ってラムは角なしだから。少し過激に風の魔法が使えるだけよ。
絶対ね、ラムチ。
バルス、千里眼を使うわ。少し待ちなさい。
Okay, got a returning character today. One that I didn't think had this version, but it's the pink-haired maid Rem from ReZero, the China Dress version, made by FuRyu. I've mentioned in the past that Rem with the China Dress was one of my first figures that I bought, but I could never find one with Rem in any store at the time, leading me to assume that she just didn't get one because Rem tends to be more popular than Ram, until one day I came across this beauty and it left me pleasantly surprised. It was an instant purchase just to match it with my Rem, which I'll show comparison shots later. Funny enough, this is the second pre-owned figure that I bought. The first one was also a Ram figure, and thankfully it's in great condition as well. It's pretty much brand new to me. Here's a piece that helps balance the figure. And now the base, which I really like. It seems to be the ground of a cave to me, with blue crystals on one side of the base. Love the paint job in general. Here we got the fans, and I don't know if Ram ever uses them in the light novels, but I assume she got fans for weapons because Ram uses wind magic. And now for the main body itself, which I was a bit worried about because this is a pre-owned figure, but it looks amazing overall. Also like how the leggings are made of fabric, and I love the red coloring and the pattern they gave to the dress. The expression is adorable and the hair turned out nice. The pose is also great. It gives you a clear shot of the body and the face expression, and it's easy to move the figure around once everything is connected. Here's a piece that helps hold up the figure. This is where the instructions help me out a bit. This is where Ram's knee will be placed, and it doesn't really get in the way of anything. Now to put in the main body, which was pretty easy to put in, and you can see how the piece helps the figure. Here's a quick close-up. The fabric here does look stretched, but that's just how it is, no matter how I positioned it. And now for the fans. This is where I did struggle a bit because the fans would fall off sometimes, but I eventually got it. From the base to the head is roughly below 9 inches. And to the tip of the fan, it's about 11 inches in height. Here's the figure in its entirety. It was rather cheaper than I expected, costing me 102 USD, with the shipping being $74. Compared to the Rem China Dress version, that one costed me a total of 206 USD. Really loved how the figure turned out, and I'm so glad I've actually found one for sale because the China Dress aesthetic is always appealing to the eyes, and I've always desired more Rem figures. One of the main reasons I started to watch ReZero was because of Rem and her popularity, and she was my favorite character after season 1. But after watching season 2 and rewatching the series in general, I started to like Rem a bit more. I find her snarky remarks hilarious, I adore her cold-like demeanor, I find it endearing because she's very caring to those she trusts, and I wish she got more attention. Really like the blue crystals on the base. Don't know if it's a reference to something or if it's added in to make the base look a bit more appealing, which I don't mind. I think the red and gold like outlines is nicely done, and I'm a fan when the outfits are sculpted as if it's fluttering in the wind. The choice of weapon is fitting since Rem uses mostly wind magic for her offensive attacks in the anime. Don't know if she actually uses fans as weapons because the Rem version has her with her Morning Star, which is something she actually uses. And that's pretty much it for the figure. Because I never made a video for the Rem figure, since I got it before I started doing these videos, I want to take this time to showcase it here. This is Rem, the China Dress version, made by FuRyu as well, that I got back in late 2022. If I'm honest, as much as I like Rem and the red color of the dress, I think this Rem figure has the better dress design, the better pose, and the better weapon, which is something she actually uses in the anime itself. Also love her face expression more, and has a better base in my opinion. Leaving me to say that Rem is the better figure overall between the two. The one thing Rem does have over Rem is that she doesn't need an extra piece to hold up her weapon, which makes it difficult to move Rem around when I need to. I'm finally glad to have Rem to match this Rem figure because they look amazing together. Seeing these two at the same time really makes me want to keep purchasing these twins because they usually come in pairs to match, but I must resist since they're pretty expensive. I truly adore Rem's character, and I can't wait to see more of her in future seasons. Her interactions with Rem was one of my favorite things in season 1, and was disappointed that Rem is pretty much gone for now. Rem calling Subaru Badasu was also random but funny, and I do find her relationship with Roswell to be weird since he was the one that kinda led her to Rem losing her horn, but I'll wait to see if anything develops further between the two. That is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you for the next one. Bye!
5点変わんねえよ見たままだよ
そんなバカな。やった